is up? Merry Christmas from the Horror Debate. I am Jeff, Rowdy Jeff, here, and alongside me, as always, Michael Mandy.
And this week we are going to be debating Don't Open Till Christmas, directed by Edmund Purdom from 1984.
I don't think I should have opened it at all.
We had to open this up and play it.
Ladies
and gentlemen,
from December of 1984.
Just letting you know, that's not the title of the movie. That's a warning.
Don't open at all.
So anyways, I'll be honest with you. The reason why I got this movie was not just because it was a Christmas film, but because it said starring Carolyn Monroe.
Yeah.
And you might remember her. She was in...
Or you might not.
Yeah.
But, if you saw her, you would.
Yeah, well, she was in Maniac.
Yeah, that's right.
And a couple of other films that we haven't debated, but...
Right.
Captain Kronos and a bunch of other films.
I eat that every morning for breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What are we talking here, Mike?
Anyways, just to warn you, she plays a singer who's in the movie for 34 seconds.
Yeah.
Her one line is "No!"
And she didn't she wasn't really moving all that much. She was basically...
What are you talking about?
She was singing and walking kind of crotch down.
Well, she's
in like a showgirl kind of way.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. What's the plot of this movie is it's London and it's like 5 days till Christmas and someone is going around killing people who are dressed up like Santa Claus.
Right there, I shouldn't have opened the box.
Right.
If I would have read that, I wouldn't have opened the box. But you made me watch it.
Oh, come on. I saw it and I said, hey, someone's killing Santa Clauses. That's like, cool.
Someone's killing. Okay, yeah. I get it.
Someone's running around killing Santa Clauses.
In premise, okay, if it done right, it could be fun.
It could be, so that's why...
It wasn't, but it could be.
And I saw someone's killing Santa Clauses starring Carolyn Monroe. I went, I'm there.
Wait, is she dressed up like Santa? That's be my first question.
But anyway, so then, what did we do? We popped this movie in the DVD player, and the menu pops up.
And what's on the menu?
You tell me.
Oh, my goodness. This is the first movie I think that I have ever watched, except for those Adam and Eve ones, which we won't even talk about. But the first DVD commercial, like horror movie DVD that I've watched, that when you go to the menu, you have nipples in your face.
You got boobage in the menu.
It's unbelievable.
And yeah, play, setup, features.
Oh.
It's like, hello. So you're in for a treat with this movie. You are in for a treat.
I was shocked. Okay? I was absolutely shocked.
But appreciative.
I did. I absolutely thanked the director on that one. Yeah.
So anyways, just to let
No, it wasn't the director. It was the people that put the DVD together. But can you imagine them looking through? Can you imagine them looking through the movie and go, what scene should we put up on the menu? There it is. Yeah, right there. I mean,
that's a keeper. That will make people press play
exactly.
And not press eject.
Exactly. They'll watch the flick now.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway.
For the DVD, the quality of this is really poor.
Terrible. Looks like it got spooled directly off an old VHS, possibly even a beta. Who knows?
Yeah, beta,
it was terrible. As soon as we put it on, and I could see that, the noise in the picture, I said, God, this looks like VHS.
And not only that, the haze. It looks like it was all filmed
Leonard
in soft lighting.
Nothing to do with this. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
No. But it that soft lighting fuzz. It looks like everything sees through a little bit of fuzz.
Yeah, very dark flick.
Yeah.
Very darkly lit.
Yep.
Very difficult to discern sometimes what's going on. Mm-hmm. I will give the movie a couple of props, okay?
Uh-huh.
A new knife and a chair. No, I'm kidding. Props. Props. Okay, never mind. Mike's slow today. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, a couple of things they did right, okay? Number one, you were right in saying that there was some creative kills.
Yeah, obviously when they filmed this movie, they put a little more effort into the killings. It's not just it starts out with a really crappy one. Just it looks like he's holding a pen that's leaking.
It didn't even look like it went in. He touched her with it, and all of a sudden she busted open like a ketchup packet.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous. I said, if this is foreshadowing what I'm going to watch for the next 90 minutes, I don't want to.
Right. Fortunately, the kills got a little more creative as they went on.
Yeah. No, and that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I thought that as things progressed, we got some interesting ways of killing and some interesting visuals with the killing. Okay, case in point, the guy who gets his head blown out the back.
Right, yeah.
Right? I mean,
this Santa Claus comes out of the bar, he's hammered, and just all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, a hand pops into his face with a gun, bam! And all of a sudden you see all this poof out the back of his head, and he falls forward, and there's this big old empty black gaping, it could have been a black gaping hole, but probably just, black on the back of his head.
Then you got to mention, if you're going to mention creative kills, you got to mention the fat boy at the urinal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
you know what's funny? Watch the menu, because it tells you what happens at the urinal.
Yeah, I mean, dude got chopped in the ding-ding.
He did a bobbit.
I'm just not even gonna, like, hide it. He got chopped in the ding-ding and fell down like he was shot with a rifle. Okay, I mean, I don't know. If I got chopped there, I might, scream. I don't know if I'd fall down and die immediately, but he did. So, he might have just had a heart attack at the same time. We're not sure.
And we have to talk about, in the middle of the movie, the killer, a Santa Claus guy goes into, how can we put this on a PG-13 site?
Oh, we're rated R, Mikey. You know it. Come on.
He goes into a peep show.
Oh.
One of those with the glass.
Oh, we watched that. We debated that, Peep Show and Peep Show 2.
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. Go ahead.
So the one of those things with the glass in there, and you pick up the phone, and hi there, you want to talk. If you want to see anything, you got to put money in the slot. So anyways,
what slot?
In the show.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind is just.
You put other things in the slot when you go to those shows, I bet. So anyway, this girl, she's wearing a shirt, and the shirt says titty contractor or D contractor.
It says T-T
T-I,
right? And then it's D-contract.
What the
or
heck?
Or D-contractor. And I'm like, what's a D-contractor?
I don't know.
Is it a building stuff you rip it down?
So is that a person who takes away titties? I don't know.
I don't know.
Just like, you
take away the titties.
You see lots of titties in this movie, by the way. You'll see lots of them.
Oh.
So if that's what
you're
looking
for. You don't even have to watch the movie. All you got to do is go on the menu to the part that says pics.
Yeah,
right?
They show you all of them.
They go to every boob shot in the whole movie.
And these aren't pictures like, when they're filming a movie, they have a camera guy there taking photos for the lobby cards. Back in the 70s, they used to have lobby cards. No, these aren't pictures. They're just lifted from the video.
That was unbelievably
It's just
bad.
like the guy said, oh, hey, that's my favorite shot.
Bad. So anyway, as I was saying, back on point.
But so they introduced this titty D-contractor, and then the focus goes on to her.
Right.
That was kind of creative.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, there were a couple creative moments where you said, okay, well, because I was kind of expecting when the movie started, and I'm sitting there watching going, this director, he didn't have a clue. I could obviously tell by when the guy touched her with the magical knife that bled ketchup, and she fell down and died. Mm-hmm. Okay? But then it all kind of turned around for a little while. Now, don't get me wrong. This movie is boring.
Yeah, it's kind of like the difference between the first Jaws movie directed by Steven Spielberg and like Jaws 5, The Revenge.
Oh.
Even though they're both about shark attacks, you could tell the director who did the first Jaws had much more talent than the director who did the last one. There's just no sense of urgency, no sense of panic.
I thought you brought up an interesting point too, Mike, and I want to mention this. You brought up while we were watching the film, and I noticed it too. I just didn't say anything. It was almost like the film was made without sound.
Some of the scenes, yeah.
And then it was all dubbed over.
Yeah, that's kind of irritating.
You get some weirdness going on when that happens, Yeah. And then the acting sucked. You know, I mean, how are you gonna draw an audience into a movie when the guys are acting like a bunch of drunk mummies?
Hey, why are you trying to follow me?
Yeah.
I think we're being followed.
I mean, no emotion, nothing to catch you. I mean, it's just stupid. Yeah. Just stupid. They shouldn't even put stuff out like this, Mike.
Well,
I put myself back to December of 1984 when this was released. What other movies did we have going in December of 1984?
That's a very good question.
Well, just think of everything that came out prior, the things that we were used to watching.
Well, 1978 was Halloween.
Right. You had 81 was Friday the 13th, right? Or 80, right around there.
Yeah, 84 or 84 was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right. So we have that, which is very creative, very, very flashy, very good to look at. Emotion in the acting, at least somewhat, I mean, and then you got this. It's almost like, you go from Hollywood to Stupidville real quick,
Actually, this was in London.
Well, that was, you know what, and that's another thing for me is that I have nothing against, London and all that stuff, but sometimes listening to these films, I don't know what it is. I can't understand sometimes what the folks are saying.
Well, this Edmund Purdom he was also the main detective in this movie.
Uh-huh.
That's always a bad thing when you're an actor and it's your first
too
directing
close.
job.
Yeah.
But this was the only film he attempted to direct.
Yeah.
And I can see why. The dark scenes were way too dark. You couldn't really tell what was going on.
There was just nothing. I mean, I think we can bottom line this by just saying, you know what? It's not exciting. There's a couple of little sparkles, a couple little glimmers, but nothing. There's just nothing there to make me go, oh, that was a good film.
Yeah, no,
it's not.
It had its moments.
It's drivel.
You know what? As a second, this film was obviously made to be the second film at a drive-in double feature. You know that you're half asleep and just watching it because you don't want to go home yet.
If this was a second film at a drive-in, it would be a drive-through for me because I'd be in and out of there real quick. Okay, I know. It's drivel. They tried. I think they knew it was drivel. You know why I think they knew it was drivel? Because of all of the breast shots. Because they said, you know what? Even if the movie blows, which it did, guys are going to watch it.
Show some skin.
Show some skin. You're going to get the guys in. We're going to make a little bit of money. Maybe we'll break even. And that's obviously what this is. It's a poor attempt at a film. The story could have had potential. It could have if it was done right. But no, it wasn't done right. No. So, you know what, Mike?
What?
You know what?
What?
It's the bomb!
You're bombing this?
I'm bombing it.
No, I'm going to give it 1 star. It had a few things that I said, oh, that's kind of creative.
No, it was. It had a couple of things that were creative.
It wasn't a total waste of development.
It was a waste of time.
There was
nothing original here.
You were entertained.
There was nothing original here. Nothing. Not one iota of this film have you not seen in 10 others. Even Chopping the Ding Ding. We've seen it. We've seen it in other films. There's nothing here that's original. I can't give it a star for just because they opened their shirts. I can't do it.
Okay.
It's a bomb. It's drivel. It's like, okay, we got to make a Christmas horror movie. Think what we're gonna do. Hey, let's have somebody running around killing Santa Claus.
Sure. Why not?
You know what I mean? It's like I could have made that up.
All right. Do it.
Oh, well, I'd do it better than that.
All right. So it's coming soon to YouTube. Rowdy J's Santa Claus Killer.
That's right. And my shirt will be open. All right.
Oh, that'll be a horror film. That might get banned on YouTube.
Well,
Anyways, all right. I'm Michael Mandy. He's Rowdy Jeff, and we will talk to you next week when we debate another classic horror film.
Or not so classic.
At the Horror Debate.